Alright, we are back. We are on the draw, and I think we keep this hand. It's a little sketch, but we do have a thing to play on turn 3. So, I think I'm actually okay with it. Wild Instincts was a great draw in this action light hand. No Tobin Freeblade, please. Ah, yes. Forest was a little bit more suspect, but Deadbridge Shaman, sure. Alright, Skysnare Spider. Sick. Alright. Also, Valeron Wardens becomes huge if we are able to get through with it, so this Wild Instincts is going to be great, unless my opponent has like a Reeve Soul or something, which would be unfortunate. Read the bones. Okay, not a Reeve Soul. Fantastic. And in addition, drawing all of these lands gives us something to discard to the Deadbridge Shaman should our line of play be Wild Instincts attack, draw a card. Alright. So I think our line of play is indeed Wild Instincts attack, draw a card. Our opponent is certainly representing, what's it? Enshrouding Mist, but, like, even if they had it, I was fine. Also, yeah, drawing cards. Llanowar Empath is nice because it allows us to play the Llanowar Empath, play the mountain, and oh, my opponent is in green. Okay. Play the Llanowar Empath, play a mountain, and hold up Titan Strength. Rhox Maulers. Alright, so Llanowar Empath. Scry 2. Don't really want the Leaf Gilder. We'll be happy to take the Pharika's Disciple, though. I'll play a land, and I'll attack with Valeron Wardens. This is pretty much a free attack for me. Because if Rhox Maulers blocks, it doesn't die. In addition, alright, so Meteorite, a little awkward for me. I'm still going to play the Titan Strength. Because this way it keeps the Rhox Maulers from attacking. I would end up taking like 3 damage, but I'm fine with that. I'll block. Like, Titan Strength or Enshrouding Mist are the 2 options, and my opponent didn't have anything. Okay. I think I just play the Skysnare Spider because the Skysnare Spider, I really hope you guys can't hear this. There's like construction sounds. Skysnare Spider is the card that if my opponent has nothing, I win next turn. So, Alchemist Vial. Okay. I was pretty down on Alchemist Vial initially. I was at GP Detroit this weekend, and watching the top 4, a couple of the players on each team were playing Alchemist Vial, which, you know, I guess that's fine. Here, I mean, I just attack, right? My opponent has to trade. He has to 2-for-1 himself to kill the Valeron Wardens. He can't actually kill the Skysnare Spider. I definitely shouldn't have played that land. Oh, okay. My opponent is definitely just 2-for-1 himself. Or herself. Themselves. Yeah, I shouldn't have played the land, but I have an extra Pharika's Disciple. And now I have 2 lethal creatures on board, so even if my opponent uses Alchemist Vial, I will still be able to get in. Drawing Rogue's Passage would be sweet. Or Gaia's Revenge. Ah! I'm so good at, like, magical Gaia's Revenge things. Um, Hitchclaw Recluse is an option, but I think I'm fine. Hopefully our hand won't be as slow because we definitely got lucky that our opponent didn't have a Token Free Blade on turn 2. I think this is a mulligan. We don't have any green mana. We don't have a play until turn 3. I'm keeping this hand. With the prior hand, if we had drawn a 2-drop, there's a good chance that it would have been green, which means that we wouldn't have had the mana to cast it. Whereas now, if we draw a 2-drop, we have the mana to cast it. Although, a little awkward still. Double Akroan Sergeant. And we're kind of screwed now, so that's okay. Alright, well, you know, mulligan to an awkward hand, never draw another land. This is what's going to happen. This is how we're going to lose this match. We'll take it. Although, if we do draw running lands, we do have a way to remove the Token Free Blade. Yeah, I'm going to play the Valeron Wardens. It gets big. My opponent is playing 3 colors. I didn't think that... Well, okay, maybe white was just like that, not open. And by not open, I mean cut. White was just not that, just that cut. That. You need to play 3 colors. Opponent has a lot of mana up. I think I attack though. My opponent's seen a couple of combat tricks from me, so. We're gonna bottom that. And then we're gonna Titanic Growth because apparently my opponent is fine trading. That was a 2 for 2, which I'm fine with. It gets the Token Free Blade off the table. Citadel Castellan. Well, considering I don't actually have any more tricks. Ravaging Blaze, though, is currently... actually going to play the Gearcrafter. The reason being, because we can double block the Citadel Castellan with, like, Gearcrafter Valeron Wardens, and Gearcrafter is the only thing that dies. I mean, I don't see splashing green for the Citadel Castellan. I wouldn't have splashed white for it. Obviously, we're having enough mana troubles as it is, but fortunately we have both of our colors, which is all I can ask for. I'll block. Right, here we're gonna Wild Instincts to get rid of the Citadel Castellan. And attack with everything. My opponent might have Touch of Mooglove, which is fine. It's another 2 for 2, and I still have a bunch of cards in my hand, so... Okay, that's cool. That is what you call a classic 2 for 1. Which is why I like Valeron Wardens quite a bit. Actually, think we just triple block the Rhox Maulers. My opponent used a Mighty Leap earlier. Oh, they're not attacking. Sweet! Revenant. Sure. Alright, so this is what I was talking about with the Yeva's Forcemage Akroan Sergeant interaction. And if they double block, my Akroan Sergeant doesn't die. Oh man, and I get to draw a card. Oh man, that was a really good draw. Okay. Oh my goodness. Did we see any other tricks from my opponent last time? Not really. I could put my Thopter there too, but it also dies. So I think I just let this happen. And if my opponent has something, I'm sad. Oh, wait, no, I can Ravaging Blaze it still. Or they just don't. Okay. Alright, so I can kill one of his creatures, but not both of them, which is kind of awkward. So I think I just play Akroan Sergeant and pass. Additionally, if my Ravaging Blaze gets big enough, I could just alpha and kill my opponent. But yes! My opponent attacked me! Yes! Got there! Okay, so, yeah, be patient with your Ravaging Blazes. That's too bad. But still, like, the thing about my opponent's deck is it wasn't just splashing for example, Citadel Castellan. It wasn't just black-white splashing for Citadel Castellan because there was a Rhox Maulers, and Rhox Maulers isn't necessarily something I'd splash for. It wasn't just green-black splashing for Revenant, which is, again, not something I'd necessarily splash for, because I played Read the Bones. Kind of an awkward 3-color deck, but still good games. Opponent's gone. That was fun. I liked it a lot. It kind of shows the power of renowned guys like Valeron Wardens, because just the threat of them becoming so renowned is enough to make your opponents do things like trade away their Akroan Jailer right away, or when after that my opponent could have just used a Akroan Jailer to tap down Valeron Wardens or whatever. They just didn't want me to draw a card. That's how it works. And things like Yeva's Forcemage are useful because they push through your renowned Kais and then stick around to block Rhox Maulers. And I'm not quite sure why on earth my opponent kept attacking with Rhox Maulers into 4 power worth of guys. That's just me. Anyway, so we are going to round 2, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching Drafting with Morgan. Make sure to click on the playlist link to watch the full draft, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It was a pleasure drafting with you, and I hope to see you in the next video.